Hey everybody, I just finished a walk with my dogs and we were out in the dikes off leash walking along, and I love the dikes because I can see for kilometers whether there's someone coming. And about 100 meters away I saw a guy stop. He stopped up, he was watching me, he saw that I was moving forward, so he leashed his dogs up, kept watching me, didn't move, stood still. And I recognized that he was maybe not worried, but not super excited about an interaction with me and my dogs, and that's why he was leashing his dogs up. So I just ducked off down the side of the trail with my guys, leashed them up, and he walked past, he waved, he said thank you very much. He said he's got a dog who's not great with other dogs, and he appreciated it, and off he went. And it really got me thinking about the choices that we get to make in a situation like that, because when I saw him leashing up his dogs and watching me, I had two choices. I could either pay attention to the fact that he was very clearly, with his body language and actions, saying, I don't want to interact with your dogs, or I don't want my dogs to interact with your dogs. And I could have either paid attention to that and did what I did and ducked off the trail, or I could have decided that, that's your problem, and just kept walking and allowed my dogs just to go up to his dogs and to him and had him have to deal with it. And it took nothing from me to duck off down the trail. I mean, it helped me as well because it gave me some time to work with Fergus on watching other dogs go by. But even if that hadn't have been something that we needed work on, it took nothing from me. It took a minute out of my walk to pop off down the side and let this guy get by and carry on. And the thing is, we don't know what's going on with people when we see them out on our walks. Maybe that dog, maybe that person's dog is scared of other dogs. Maybe that person's dog is not feeling so great today. Maybe that person's dog is a new adoptee and they're not sure how they're going to interact with dogs, and they want to make sure that the interactions are safe and appropriate. Maybe that person's dog just doesn't like other dogs and doesn't want to interact with them. There's so many different things. Maybe that person is having a bad day and doesn't feel like they could cope with managing an interaction between their dogs and a dog they don't know. Maybe that person is just having a rough time and just came out for a walk with their dogs and just wants to do that and doesn't want to have to manage any social interactions. It doesn't really matter, and we don't know what's going on. So we can either choose to pay attention to basically that person saying, hey, please don't come over here and interact with me, or we can decide that we're going to be entitled and just decide it's that person's problem and have them deal with it. And if that's the choice that you make, that makes you a bit of an ass, in my opinion, because we share this world with other people and we share public spaces with other people, and it doesn't take anything to be kind and to help someone out when they need it. It doesn't take anything out of our day to do that. So let's be kind where we can. Let's help people out where we can. If we're not in the habit of being situationally aware and paying attention to what people around us are doing, maybe that's something we want to start doing so that we can. Because I've done that a lot when I'm out on a walk and I don't want to interact with someone. I will leash up and walk the other direction, or walk off the trail, or pull off to the side, or there's all kinds of different indicators that I'm giving off that I'm saying, hey, please, I don't want to have an interaction. And the number of people that are either just oblivious or don't care just blows my mind. So let's not be those people, guys. Let's be the helpful, kind, helping each other out because we can. People who are aware that we're sharing the world with other people and that our behavior impacts other people all the time. Basically, let's just be good human beings.